So hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you all have had a great time and a great learning. So continuing with the last topics that we covered, we'll be talking and discussing more about SSM, Systems Manager. So when we are creating a new instance today, we'll see how we can use the user data when we are launching a new instance, and using the user data we can install SSM agent on the instance so that we don't have to manually install SSM on the instance later. And we'll also restart the restart the SSM service so that we don't face any connectivity issues after the server has been created. Okay, so let's start. So I hope you all can see my screen. So we'll create an instance. In the previous video we saw how do we create multiple instances using Terraform, but since in this one we are creating only one instance for the testing, so we'll create instance manually. Let me know in comments if you want me to cover CloudFormation as well. So we'll try to cover CloudFormation in the next videos, and we'll write a template to create EC2 instances, single instance or multiple instances. So we'll give it a name. Let's continue. And in the application and OS images, we'll select one image, that is, we'll select Ubuntu for this. So this is the latest version of Ubuntu that is available on the AWS marketplace. This is 24.04. okay, so we'll keep the instance size as minimum since we are doing this just for testing. Then we'll select the existing key pair. We'll choose the custom VPC that we created, and we'll select the subnet. Okay, so to troubleshoot if we face any issues with the SSM, we'll assign public IP to this instance, although that is not required. Then we'll select an existing security group. So we'll select the VPC and we'll select the security group that we created in this VPC. Okay, so for network interface configuration, we'll keep it as same. So we'll collapse the advanced network configuration. So let's give it a 10 GB of GP3 volume for root. We don't need any data disk as of now, so we'll proceed to advanced details. So in advanced details, we don't need any domain join directory, but we need a IAM instance profile. So if you remember, in the last video we created this IAM instance profile and we troubleshooted the SSM connectivity. Before creating and attaching this role, we were not able to use SSM. So now, since we are aware that we need an IAM instance profile as well for using SSM, so we'll select the instance profile when creating the instance. Host name type, I'll select the resource name. You can keep it whatever you need. Rest of the things I'll keep it as default. Then in the last we have a user data section. So I have it handy with me. You can use the same. So if you see, it's not very complex. It's a rather simple script. So what this is doing? This is just initializing the bash. So this line will be common. In the next line, it is creating a directory. So mkdir, for those who don't work much on Linux, mkdir is nothing but a command to create a folder. So it will create a folder under a temp called SSM. Then it will do cd. So we'll change our directory to, and we'll go to the folder that we created, temp and then SSM. wget is a command used to download a file. So it is downloading this SSM agent from this particular URL, and then it is depackaging or for lack of a easier term, it is decompressing that that binary that we downloaded, and then it will, so this will install it. And since we are using the -i flag, it will install the agent, and then in the next command we are enabling this SSM agent. So that's all we need for the user data. I hope user data section is clear to you. This user data is a very useful tool. Like we can do multiple automation and multiple, bootstrapping for the instances when we are creating the instance. So let's go ahead and create the instance. Okay, so I'm launching the instance. Yeah, so now our instance is getting created. Let's wait. So till the time the instance is getting created, just to explain to you guys, this user data is nothing but these are some startup scripts that we pass to the instance. So when the instance is getting created, in terms of, most of you all have already worked on premise or physical data centers. So what we used to do is, if we wanted to run some scripts, there used to be some tools to create custom ISO images, in which apart from the operating system, we would onboard some scripts, some shell scripts or some PowerShell DOS scripts. So user data is nothing but a cloud version of that. So when you are creating a resource on cloud and we provide something in user data, so it will run that script on the instance. So yeah, it's a startup script basically. So yeah, you can see instance state is running. So I believe the status check will be successful, and the instance will be ready to use in a couple of minutes. So in the meantime, I would request you guys to like this channel and subscribe if you want to see more videos, and if you want us to make more videos that if you find them useful. So yeah. So let's have a look at the instance screenshot. Yes, instance is ready now. It should be up in a minute. Let's try if SSM is working. Yes, great. So yeah, we have, as you can see, with the help of user data, we have installed the SSM agent on this server without doing any manual task, and we are able to connect via SSM. So even if you don't assign a public IP, we are good to use this instance with SSM. Yeah, 2x2 checks passed. And just to show you guys, (97F0B) and (97F0B). Yeah, so this is the same instance. We are able to connect it via SSM. Great. So I hope you found this video useful, and happy learning. All the best to you guys. Let us know in comments if you want to learn more, or if you want me to cover any specific topics. So in the next video, we'll be installing a LAMP stack, or as you might be aware, Linux, Apache, MySQL and PHP. So that's a complete stack. We'll create a web server of this server, and we're going to use this server as a web server. Okay, till then, bye bye, take care. See you all in the next one.